better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma for those of you who are new, and I would love it if you guys subscribed and stuck around. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are going book shopping at Barnes & Noble, and then I have a little book haul for you guys, which is my first book haul of the new year. I'm so excited. I had a $100 gift card to Barnes & Noble, so when Sid and I went to Kansas City a couple weeks ago, I had to spend it all, clearly, because I have no self-control. So this is gonna be the first book haul of the new year. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the clips of me book shopping for these reads. I also went to Half Price Books, so there's a couple of clips from Half Price Books that you will see, but I bought all of the books at Barnes & Noble. So be sure to like this video and comment down below what books you're excited to pick up and buy this year. Could be a book that you've just been wanting for a while, a new release that you're excited about, but be sure to like this video and comment down below, as well as subscribe, because this is only one of many book hauls that we're gonna have over here on my channel this year. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the video and roll the book shopping clips of me shopping for all the books that I'm about to share with you guys. Okay, now that I've shared the book shopping clips with you, which are always fun, but I know you guys want to see what books I actually got. So let's sit down and chat about my little book haul from Barnes & Noble. But I just wanted to show you guys the tote bag that they're in, because is this not the cutest thing? Just a little book bag, little tote bag that says book bag on it. It has a little bow. This is from Rebel and Floor. They are a like Shopify Instagram shop. I found them on Instagram and they have the cutest bookish merch ever. So I'll link their Instagram down below in their shop so you can shop them. But they have the cutest stuff, and this tote bag is such good quality. This is going to be my new like book shopping tote, cafe tote, all of that sort of thing. I just think it is the cutest thing ever. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, and now that you've seen the book shopping clips, let's go ahead and get into my first book haul of the year. Let's talk about all the books that I got, and I'm so excited. So in no particular order, I'm just gonna pull them out of the bag and share them with you guys. So the first book that I have is Begin Again by Emma Lord. I got this because it was on the buy one get one 50% off table, but I really loved the cover. I think this is about a girl who is in community college, but she transfers to like a very academic focused, highly competitive university, and I'm not really sure everything that happens, but I think there's a little bit of romance in here, but it's also kind of like a coming of age because I'm pretty sure her mother passed away or something. I'm not really sure the whole premise of the story, but I loved the cover. And I remember like a couple years ago, I hated on YA books so much. I just felt like, you know, I was too old for YA books, all that sort of thing, but you are never too old to read like a little cheesy YA book. I feel like a lot of the books that I read last year and some of my favorites were young adult books, so I'm so excited that I'm kind of like branching out in my genre. So yeah, I don't know why I dogged on young adult books so much, but I have found like a lot of favorite reads branching out into different genres, so I'm excited to add this one to my shelves. That is the first book that I hauled for this video. Next up, another YA book, or two YA books actually by the same author. So I have two books by Lynn Painter, which on BookTok and like a bunch of my bookish friends, like they love Lynn Painter, and I cannot believe that it's taken me so long to pick up a book by her. So I have the first book, which I think is like TikTok famous as well. It's Better Than the Movies, and I love this cover. I'm not really sure what the premise of this book is either, but I know it's just a cute little YA romance, and the cover is just adorable. And I know in October she's releasing like a sequel to this book or something similar called Nothing Like the Movies or something like that, so I'm excited to read this one in preparation for that. But then I had to get this book because it finally came out in paperback, and it is stunning. Like, do you see the edges? This is The Do-Over by Lynn Painter, and I believe this one is also a YA romance. This cover, this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, it's just so stunning. I love this book. Even if I don't like it, I'm gonna keep it solely based on this cover. It's stunning. But I'm pretty sure this is also a YA romance, but there's like a little bit of like a Groundhog Day situation in here where like she wakes up and she keeps reliving the same day over and over. Not really sure of the premise, but I just know that I'm so excited to have some more YA books on my shelves, because I feel like YA books just always get me out of a slump, no matter what genre they are. If they're YA romance, YA thriller, YA fantasy, like I am obsessed with YA books, so I cannot believe that it took me so long to read one. Next up, on the complete opposite of young adult books, I have this book, which is on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm pretty sure it's in my Kindle Unlimited like TBR right now, but I saw the paperback and it was the first time that I ever seen the paperback, and this book was expensive. This was $20, but this is the first book in the Jacksonville Rays series by Emily Rath, and it's a hockey romance, and it's called Pucking Around. And I wasn't gonna buy it, but like the text on this is like bubble text, like you can feel it, like it's three-dimensional, and it's glitter. So I was like, I have to read that, and it's still like wintertime technically because it's February, and I just feel like this is going to be the perfect read. So this is a very spicy romance. I'm pretty sure this went viral on TikTok. On the back it says, in this spicy, best-selling TikTok hockey romance series debut, one ambitious woman scores a major career goal, but when it comes to all the hot options in her personal life, why choose? So I don't know if this is just about her like having multiple love interests or something, but when I was in the store, I opened up to one page and it was spicy. So I'm excited to read this one. Elle Kennedy is the OG, in my opinion, of college age hockey romance, and I don't even know if this is a college romance or like NHL or something like that, but either way, very excited to read this one. I honestly think I'm gonna pick this one up like pretty soon. I know I didn't choose it for my February TBR, but I'm just in the mood to read like a little smutty hockey romance. So that is the next book that I picked up. Okay, only a couple more books. So I have this book actually in hardcover already, but I saw that they've been releasing the paperback versions, and I'm just more drawn to pick up a book if I have it in paperback. So I got Crave by Tracy Wolff, and this is like a YA fantasy, I believe, but it's a mix of, I think, like vampires. I don't know if there's werewolves in here, I'm not really sure, but the cover honestly really is giving Twilight. I was obsessed with Twilight when I was younger. Like, I read the first Twilight book when I was in 5th grade, and my friends and I had like a huge like book club, so we would bring our Twilight books to school, and then during recess, like, we wouldn't play like normal kids, like we would read our Twilight books, and we thought we were just so like intellectual and adult and cool. And I remember one of the girls had like a birthday party in 5th grade, and we all had to get permission from our parents because it was a summer party that we could like watch the Twilight movies, and of course my mom said yes because she's so cool. But I just like remember that, and I like don't know if it's iconic or honestly embarrassing and cringe now that I think about it, but I'm excited to sort of channel my inner 5th grader and read Twilight or Twilight-esque book again. Honestly not sure if this is anything like Twilight, but I'm just excited to read some more fantasy this year, and I'm pretty sure this has some romance in it, but I'm not really sure. So I'm excited to have the paperback. I'll probably go ahead and like sell or donate the hardcover, but I just love a good paperback book, and this one is like thick, but it's floppy, which I love. Okay, just 2 more books to share with you guys. So I have Your Fault by Mercedes Ron, but I'm pretty sure this is like, I think these are all like standalone romances, but in an interconnected series. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the second book, so I need to go pick up the first book before I read this one. This is just a romance novel, and I'm not really sure what this is about, but the big little blurb on the back says, "My world sank into darkness, shadows, solitude, a prison designed expressly for me, but I deserved it. This time I deserved it." So I'm not really sure if I need to read the first one first. Let me know down below. I'm going to do some more research after this video, but I think I'll just go ahead and drive over to the bookstore and pick up the first one just because I really do want to read this. And I heard that a lot of the Bloom Publishing young adult books are really good. I know that they just signed Chloe Walsh, and she's the author of the Keeping 13, like Binding 13 universe, and a lot of people really enjoy those, so I'm excited to see what this is all about. But I've heard a couple people on TikTok like rave about her book, so excited to add a new author to the lineup this year, but I need to go pick up the first one first. And then the last book that I have is a romance novel, and this is Things I Wanted to Say by Monica Murphy. If you remember, I read the book called A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy, and that's in the same series. It's the Lancaster Prep series, and I read that and I rated it a 2 stars last year because I just really did not enjoy it, and I thought that was the first in the series, but I believe this is the first in the series. So I'm excited to give Monica Murphy another shot. I feel like I always want to read at least 2 or 3 books by an author to give them another shot if I even like remotely enjoyed their writing style, and I really did enjoy her writing style and the way her book was set up in that first book that I read by her, but I just didn't love the storyline or the characters that much. So I'm excited to try another book, give her another shot. We'll see if I enjoy it or if this author is just kind of like a not for me type of thing. But that is all the books that I bought, so not like too crazy of a haul. It's crazy that this is all that $100 can get you at Barnes & Noble, but I know that I can save more money like shopping at Target or Amazon. But I just love the act of going to Barnes & Noble. It is just such a little treat, especially because where I live right now, the closest Barnes & Noble is an hour away, so it's just like a little treat. Barnes is one of my favorite places. I could spend hours in there, honestly, like if I wasn't with my boyfriend, which he's a trooper. He always says take your time, like take as much time as you want. He'll hold my books for me and all that, but I just feel bad about that. So he is like the best book boyfriend ever because he will be down to go to any bookstore with me and be in there for however long I want to be. But if I was not with anybody, like I could literally make probably a whole day, like a whole 8-hour shift out of just browsing at Barnes & Noble. So that is all the books that I picked up. This is the first book haul that I have of the new year. I am so excited to read all of these books, film more bookish content for you guys, and I'm just feeling so inspired and excited to read and make content, and I just feel really good about this year. I had kind of a rough start to the year because I was super sick at the end of 2023 and beginning of 2024, and I just could not beat it. But right now I'm just feeling so excited. The weather is starting to get a little bit warmer where I live, so let me know what videos you guys want to see from me. Obviously I'll be posting a lot more book hauls because I just love these videos. They're my favorite to film and watch, and of course I love just buying books and adding them to my collection. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe and follow me on all of my other socials, and yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.